Okay, since I last spoke to you, as promised, we opened the Bank Street to two-way traffic for the summer period for July and August. We closed Bank Street again, only allowing local access so that we can continue with the streetscaping. As you can see behind me, it's well underway. Our next operation is going to be putting the copes and the fencing on the wall to complete this section of the works. The new road surface will continue on as well, and we expect that to happen by the end of November. We've also been working in Douglas Row, and we've changed the tree supports. These tree supports are there to stabilise the trees and make sure there's no risk to anyone of these trees moving. And these tree supports have been moved to allow us to do the streetscaping and build the new blockwork and masonry that you can see now, and create a consistent finish to the wall as it comes through from our new works towards the Ness Bridge itself. We're also engaged in work right at this moment in Bank Lane. With the multitude of services in Bank Lane, we're having to do it in 3 sections in order to open the roads in bits to minimise the disruption to pedestrians and indeed traffic. Right, so this is Huntley Street. We're desperately trying to get this section of the works open to traffic and more particularly pedestrians as quickly as we can. Make it easier for pedestrians to move from Young Street down to Greg Street. The end product will have a pink chip in the finished road surface, and that will complement the sort of pink tinge that we've got in the walls. This road is actually quite a strong road because of the amount of services that are present underneath it, and we've beefed up the pavement construction in this so that we have no more reflective cracking coming on at all. Okay, this is a very awkward part of Huntley Street. This is the junction between Greg Street and Huntley Street itself, and it's the Greg Street footbridge. What happens at the end of the day here is that we have a sliding floodgate in 2 sections, one for the ramp, one for the staired pedestrian access, and that's at either side of Greg Street footbridge. So when a flood warning comes, these floodgates slide across and they act along the same height as the rest of the wall, and so thereby protecting the whole of Huntley Street. So this is obviously one of the key areas that pedestrians find quite a lot of disruption. We're trying our absolute best to minimise that disruption, but at the same time we have to actually get the work done quickly enough so that we don't get any floods during the winter.